host, is a television personality, and a hairstylist to the stars. Please welcome the beautiful, the wonderful Shekinah to the table. Now, girl, you ready for some girl chat?
I guess.
Okay. Now, you know, let's get right to it, Shekinah, because you told us about your recent breakup with a boyfriend. We were talking about it yesterday. I was telling you about mine. You were telling me about yours.
Yes.
You know, what's going on right now? I'm tired because I
just wore yourself out dancing.
All that shimmying got me.
She got wore out too. What's going on in life?
I got wore out a little bit, right?
Right.
It's cool. You know, the best is he's going his way and I'm going mine. And, you know, I don't know. I don't want to keep lingering something on that don't make sense.
That's right.
So it's like, don't put the negative energy out there. We already on TV and somebody been there came back and wanted to do something else, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do something else more devastating to you.
How long were y'all going out, though?
We've been dating for about a year. And then, like, I think we was dating for a year. When I had surgery, he ended up getting mad because he found something that happened in 2015.
What?
Wow.
He put me on Instagram.
No way. Yeah, I had
Stuff that he
seen
had.
that.
You seen it?
Wait, what was that? I didn't really understand what was going on in the video.
It was, you know, I put him on Instagram first because he did something that was trifling, but I never added him and said his name. I just put this why you don't deal with
Then
dudes
maybe
that's
I saw
not right.
your video.
No, it was just a picture, and then he turned around and he sent pictures into a site called Famously. Whatever,
Famously.
Famously. He sent it into them, and, you know, it was just very embarrassing. Because it's like, you know, when you're in a relationship, I'm the type of woman, I don't cheat.
Yeah.
Okay, like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, I'm in a relationship with them. I'm not here, there, and all over the world. It doesn't make sense. I did that when I was younger. So now that I'm grown, I can't say this on TV, but now that I'm grown, I don't care to have those type of ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown woman, and I'm trying to be something different in my life. So sleeping with this one and that one and that one, this is not what I'm planning on doing. And he had an issue with that. He always thought that I was cheating. I'm on the phone with somebody. I'm on Instagram looking at a dude. It just was a lie. And it's a lot of wear and tear on you, especially when you know you're not doing these things.
Right.
And you've got to work so hard to prove it.
Yeah.
Constantly spending your energy trying to tell this person that you're not.
Yes, and then like me coming on the reel, it was like this is a blessing for me, you know? And it's like anybody who around you can knock your blessing, they're not for you. And it's like, I'm out here, I had my hairstylist with me, I paid for all these people to come. They kind of turned on me.
They didn't turn on you, girl.
Yes, they turned on me, but it's okay because I don't feel good and I'm trying to make it.
Right.
And it's like you have so many Oscars always coming at you. It's okay.
No,
You know,
that's real.
she's healing. See, you got to realize, you know, she just had major
I need
surgery.
tissue.
She's
I'm
healing.
sorry.
It's okay.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
They
but
gonna get
it's
you some
real.
tissue.
Like, people don't realize that, you know, sometimes you can feel in your journey like, God, I'm just trying to make it. I'm just
trying
two steps
to make
forward.
it,
And
and
for
it's
somebody
like-
to even make you feel like, you know, like they've left you or
Yes,
deserted
it's
you.
just like so unfair. I keep begging her to do my hair. I'm like, she's been my hairstylist for years.
Wow.
And Mayweather had a party, and I ended up getting sick and not going to the party, and she ended up getting aggravated with me because I didn't go. And it's like, we came here to work, though.
Right.
We didn't come here.
Yeah.
You know, Mayweather's my friend, and I deal with Mayweather, but we came to work. We didn't come to go to parties. We came to work for the real.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's like, you made me spend all this money to go to a party. I'm like, girl, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I did just have surgery.
And she got upset
But is
because of
that
the
a-
party.
And then it was like
Is
right
that a
after.
real friend, though? I think
She's
that's-
not, first of all, that's the thing. She's not a friend. She works for me. It's crazy.
Okay.
And then I found out, you know, to come to say she's upset, but we came from high school together. You know, she made a comment to somebody and said, I can't believe that I work for Shekinah and I'm not on the platform myself. And when I found that she said that, that hurted my heart. Like, what do you mean?
Because you're thinking you're bringing that person with you,
And I
and that
mean-
if you get the platform, I'll bring you with me.
I can remember doing hair, y'all, for nothing a day. When I first met Tiny, people always say whatever they say, but I can remember wanting it so bad, it didn't ever matter what was on the budget, I took it. Because I seen a bigger picture for myself, and I knew be humble, it's going to work itself out.
That's right.
But everybody don't know that.
You know, it's moments like this that you see what people are really made of.
Yes.
That you see what people have gone through in their life, what makes them the way they are. I would have thought yesterday that you were like the toughest, strongest, you know? And then you see you are tough and you absolutely are strong, and tears
And
don't make a
she's
difference.
also about her business,
But you're about
too.
your business.
And then another
and you
thing,
have a
I had
good
to
heart.
cut you to aggravate me as people. When I went on y'all site last night just to see like what people had to say, they like, hey, you got the ghettoest girl in the world on y'all show, what are you doing? And I'm like, these people don't even know me. They don't know my heart. They don't know where I come from. They don't know anything about me.
And that's why we wanted you to talk today,
Yes.
because I see the stuff too. I stay off the site. Because, see, I be done cut somebody, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand that this is a person.
Yes.
And they just want to talk.
It's a human.
And she's human, and she's about her business.
Now-
This woman has been styling hair. She's a businesswoman. She's been on television. She's a personality.
And
So we wanted to give you a chance to speak your piece.
I
Well,
appreciate
you have
that.
a perspective that deserves to be heard.
Yes.
There are so many girls out you that think like you, that can look at you and say, oh, she's like me. And that's what this table is about.
Yes.
Right.
Like, I hope people get it. Like, it's not about, okay, well, who are you? What? No, I love it when Lonnie says it. What is it that you always say? You say,
Everybody
it's almost
has
like
a
Mean
place
Girls.
at this table.
It's like Mean Girls where they say, you can't sit with us. That's not what this show is. This
No.
show is, you can sit with us.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
It's no judgment.
Like,
But I went through it, though. You know what I mean? I'm thankful to be here, like I said, and, it's all good. Last night I got on my live, and I was crying with my fans, and I don't really do that type of stuff, but I was just crying like, y'all got to get yourself together, because all the stress I'm going through, on top of having to hear what y'all feel, like, I really don't care about what you feel, but it's just a hard situation.
Yeah.
Because anybody who know me is to love me, and I have a heart of gold.
yes.
It's so many people that I put on, and I always been there. Like, my friends would call me and say, hey, my bill's due and I don't have it. Oh, I'm the person that's going to give it to them. I had a friend, her kids need to go to school, y'all. She didn't have a car. I got tired of asking people for rides. I took her to the dealership, put $2,000 down on her car. I did 2 people the same day, the same way. And I didn't need no exposure for it. You see?
Yes.
And it just be crazy. Like, Tiny is my friend, true that, but don't think Tiny was hanging around a broke bum girl. Like, I always been about my business. She wouldn't be able to say she's my best friend if I was a bum and I didn't have ideas and I didn't know anything.
Right. That's what.
Like,
This is my
people
question
feel
to
they
you.
have to
This is my
validate.
question. What do you want people to know about Shekinah?
That I do talk fast, but I am intelligent. I dropped out of school, but I wanted to be something, so I went and got a GED. I went to cosmetology school. I didn't come from a background of nothing. I have a grandmother. She is beautiful. She lives with me, and I take care of her, and I'm thankful that God let me be with her. But my grandmother always owned a daycare center. So, if somebody owned a daycare center, they got good money. She had a daycare center keeping like 100 kids. Like, that's was my background. I always had a car. I always had my own room. I always had a cell phone when I was young. I don't know what it is to struggle, but I did want to go to the hood. And maybe that was my problem. I went to the hood. I wanted to see what was open there. We stayed in the neighborhood, but we were not project. I went to the projects, though, to meet and greet. My grandma kept a lot of project kids. So I know both sides, but I just hate how people always, putting me down, and they don't know me.
Believe me.
Oh, and I want speech therapy. Anybody out there that's seeing this show today?
You say you want speech therapy.
I want speech. I need help.
I love your accent so much. When you first came out day one, I was like, dang, there's a swag to the way you speak.
Yeah, and I'm
there's
country. I'm from the South.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
right.
So sometimes, and I have braces. I had them a lot of times.
But
but
what
put them
I
back
tell
on
you,
my-
I said, you know what? Sometimes you have to look at yourself on TV. Look at yourself, and then you can see,
I wasn't
the mistake,
that
'cause
mad
I
at
do that.
myself.
And I told you that. I
But
said,
everybody
you were
else,
great.
they tore me up, y'all.
You want to know why? Because a lot of them want to be on TV just like you.
Yes.
That's what
Yes.
it is.
And they don't know
But
what it
imagine,
takes. They think,
if somebody has that much time, and I'm talking to anybody out there who knows exactly who I'm talking about. If you have that much time to actually sit there and judge a person based on what you see they edit on TV, what
Come
you
on.
see they think,
Yes.
what they're doing either for ratings or what they're doing for their money, and taking your reputation or that one part of your life and dragging you worse than a Remy diss track in order to make their funds, that's not real life.
It's not.
This table lets you know that we're reflecting real human beings with real stories and journeys
Right.
that you've been through to get your voice where you are today.
Right.
and let me tell you, girl, when God opens doors for people, nobody can close them. You are here for a reason.
For a reason.
And favor ain't fair. And God has favored you, and you are where you're at because of what your hard work has done in God's plan for your life. And no one can get in the way of that.
And
And don't ever let nobody take that from you. No matter how you talk, where you talk, that's God.
Tamara is a good person, and whenever you need some help or some guidance,
Yeah.
some encouragement, she is the
That is
best.
true, because
Yeah.
the reality is that every single one of us ladies, by being on this show, we are vulnerable every day and we put ourselves out there.
Right.
But the thing that we have learned, I think it's been about 3 years, this is our third season, is that we can't let others define who we
Yes.
are. And my grandmother said, it's true, my grandmother said, the moment people start talking about you, it means you made it.
That's right.
You're doing something right. You're doing something
I
right.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
So we're going to stop all this crying.
Yes,
And we're
Lord,
gonna
I didn't
have
even
some
want to
fun.
cry.
We're going to stop this,
I
okay?
promise you I didn't want to
Girl,
cry.
I know, it's fine. I
Got
do
us
too.
crying.
But you're about to make me cry. When I cry, the show over, okay? So we're going to stop it now.
But what about my makeup, y'all?
You look
It's
great.
okay.
Don't worry.
You're gonna
get
get it.
Okay.
Let's finish this up.
We laughed
with-
together, we cried together, we looked bomb together. That's
Yes.
what we're gonna Shekinah, you don't have to have any regrets because you're doing amazing, and I thank you for being such a voice for people who need to understand women better,
Right.
whether you're on camera or not. You don't know a woman until you walked in her heels.
That's right.
And someone else who's now looking back is talk show legend Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
Okay?
Love her.
In April's
Love her.
Good Housekeeping UK magazine, while talking about her Leadership Academy for Girls, Winfrey discussed how she doesn't regret not having children. Winfrey said in part, "For me, the Leadership Academy was perfect because I didn't want babies. I don't have the patience. When people were pressuring me, I knew I was not going to be a person that ever regretted not having them because I feel like I am a mother to the world's children."
Yeah.
Ladies, what do you think of Oprah's honesty?
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it because she is owning her truth. And of course, there's a lot of societal pressures for women, just in general, to have babies. And I'm different because ever since I can remember being 8, I wanted to be a mother. But my heart goes out to people and women who maybe don't, want to. I know, Jeannie, we've talked about this a lot on this show. And when I read Oprah's comments, I immediately thought of you. I don't want to make you cry.
Yeah, me too, because at 38 years old, it's really hard when everybody around you is having babies. It's a beautiful thing. And you're supposed to have that feeling that a lot of moms talk about, which is you're going to feel like you all of a sudden just look at children and you want to have children. Or you're missing out. I've had women tell me, like, they look down at me like you haven't lived. Because I act kind of young, so they're like, oh, she's still growing up. She don't know yet. You don't know a thing yet. You just keep having your fun and one day it's going to hit you.
Right.
Or they put the pressure like, go freeze your eggs. What are you doing? Go do this tomorrow. Last year, I actually thought about it. And I actually thought, I'm missing, something's wrong with me because I don't have that feeling yet that I want to have children, but yet time is ticking. So let me go freeze my eggs. The second I said that, then my family and even, I love you, Freddie, but even my own husband got really excited, like, oh, good. That means that we might do this. We might have a child because he really does want a child. But you don't understand that, and Oprah, I really thank you for saying this, but you have to feel it inside. We're not talking about moving to a certain state or having a dog as a pet. We're talking about raising a human child that is for the rest of your life, not till they're 18, but the rest of your life. You are committed to living before this person, even a little bit before yourself.
Yes.
I see how you put
and
your
it's no
life
joke.
aside.
Having children is no joke.
Exactly.
It's a huge responsibility.
So, I don't know. It's just really hard because being on the show, you put yourself out there, and I see the comments. I see you guys saying things like, I can't wait till she has a baby just because I've gained a little weight. People say, oh, that rice pot must be, that she's pregnant and she's keeping a secret. I can't wait. And it makes my husband, who reads comments, also excited. And then, I haven't gotten that excitement in me. I've even had people, like at church, which is why sometimes it throws me off from church, but they'll lay hands on me and pray for me that I want that. Lay hands like, God, you're going to put that moment. You're going to put that moment in Jeannie where she would be an amazing mother. Let her know. Let her feel that. I think I have to feel that.
Right.
I'm the one that deserves to have that moment, not everybody else. And stop baby shaming people to make them feel that there's something wrong with us if we don't want children. That is my time to decide. That is my conversation with God. I am not a wrong person or less of a woman because I haven't yet had that feeling or may never have that feeling to have a child. Yeah. And so I thank you, Oprah, because you're speaking up for women like me who are doing as much as I can to care for other people, to nurture other people, to have organizations like I do, I want to save the world from human trafficking one survivor at a time, and I'm doing that on my own, and that's enough for me. So I thank you for that because I know that you
Did
guys.
you get it out? Did you get it out?
I did, but
Okay.
I speak to all the women out there. It's your time. You listen to that heartbeat of yours because your heartbeat has to ring the strongest before you can take care of anybody else's.
Right.
Love that.
And you know what? We are so, I don't think we realize sometimes how grateful we are to be in a country where we can make a decision like this, whether you want to have children, whether you want to not have children. And, you know, and this is coming from a woman that I don't want to have children, but there are children all around me. Jeannie, there is always time. I mean, we always got a Raya. You know, she's going to have her baby.
Yeah.
Shekinah, she going to have
having a-
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
And again, that's okay. It's just the
all
message
right.
of it's okay. Whatever you choose for your life, if you feel it in your heart from the age of 8, I want to have children. Guess what? There's people. I went through a phase where I said absolutely not, never, and now I do want children. Like when I was in my early 20s, I was like, oh my God, that sounds terrible. Maybe I was like, I want my time or whatever. And people go through phases. Some people never feel that way, and that's cool too. So whatever you choose for your life, like you said, follow your heart.
Follow your heart.
You know what's best for you.
And you ladies are amazing aunties. I just
Yes,
have to
you
say
are.
that. My children, Aiden loves you, and you know how much my children love you.
I know.